Welcome to finals day here at the Billabong Pro Tahiti. We're into round 5, heat number 3, an all-Brazilian battle for a spot into the quarterfinals. Jadson Andre takes on former world champ Gabriel Medina in epic conditions. Gabriel Medina and Jadson Andre. Andre standing tall here.
I mean, Joe, have a look at the conditions here today. Absolutely perfect. It's a little bit bigger, and the conditions are very buttery. Jadson Andre absolutely fired up after watching that performance from Kelly Slater. I think, what was it, his third perfect heat, and
That's
Gabriel
right.
Medina right behind him again. These guys are going to be so fired up after watching that performance from the 44-year-old. I mean, to be honest with you, in ways like this, Joe, he's almost getting better as Medina drives through this section here. Perfect chopu to finish off today's action. And round 5 is started off with an absolute bang.
Ace will take on Kolohe later on today. As we see Andre pull in, perfect positioning. This one still running through the inside reef. Setting up a finishing move, late hit, upside down, reverse. Going for a crazy aerial maneuver in such a shallow section.
Perfect conditions here though for him to do it. Jadson Andre just slots into one of the most perfect waves. Nice clean conditions here this morning, hardly any wind, and then goes for that really creative air reverse.
Manoa or whoever, you know. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for the entertainment, Kelly Slater.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Kaipo. Kelly Slater interested in this wave from Gabriel Medina, calling this half of the draw the toughest part of it, featuring a world champ, former event champion Gabriel.
And you just got to look at the spread. Gabriel Medina, well, you think he's not fired up after watching that performance from Kelly. Slides into what's looking like a beautiful west bowl there from Gabriel Medina. It's not going to be a huge score. The judges want to see you driving through it. They want to see how he comes off the bottom and slows down. It's almost kind of like he's manufacturing that. It's not quite as radical. There was not really that critical thing crazy. Let's see if he can do that.
Jadson with priority, locks in, sets up the barrel, disappears for a moment there, pops right out, doesn't worry about a maneuver, and he'll count that as his third attempt in this heat to improve on a 6.23. We're to have 3 guys in the lineup, but they've never met this late in a contest. How'd you like Jadson's wave?
Oh, I mean, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful right there. 99.9% of the surfers around the planet.
And he doesn't want to even look at this wave, so Andre gets to throw himself into a beautiful round barrel once again. Spits him out super clean. A short barrel ride, but this is what Medina was seeing out the back. Now this is the wave he was waiting for. Medina looking for a 6.13, big takeoff, nice and deep. He disappears, gets blown out with the spit, lays back and recovers.
Gabriel Medina, I like the patient Medina. You know, he's waiting for a certain kind of wave. Look at that, beautiful, comes flying out, almost loses it. But the balance that this kid has, that ability just to pick himself up once he falls down. Beautiful positioning right there. Let's see what happens. He got a little high, that wave sort of almost threw itself inside out.
Number 3, Gabriel Medina in position, under priority of Jadson. A fun-looking barrel for anyone around the world, but just something to keep the rhythm going for Medina.
It's absolutely about how long you're in the tube ride for, so that's why these guys will kick out of those waves.
Jadson now nice and deep. This one stretching out beautifully across the reef. He shot out early and a huge celebration with a flyaway kick out. Andre calls this spot his favorite place in the whole world. 8:45 remaining. Medina with priority, stretching this one out towards the west bowl. It is a wide open pit. Comes flying out, lays down a big grab rail, carve off the top, and he gets out of there. Medina playing the selective game.
Jadson Andre's last ride, a 7.83. It's just going to rival that for sure. As he drives behind the pit, that's what the judges want to see, those big long barrels disappearing behind the curtain. Tags it with another little turn there and then kicks out. So let's have a look at the angle from the water here as he slows himself down. Now he pumps. Beautiful positioning. And Gabriel Medina comes out of that one untouched. Comes out with that spray, and that means that it's maximizing the time inside the barrel. Couldn't have been in there any longer. Big scores dropping for Medina, and we're going to see a lead change.
An 8.60 for Medina. Andre now to second, needing a 7.61 to come back. His high score of an 8.6 We saw him moving at a rapid pace to get the vision. Going back in the heat recap, this all-Brazilian battle was kicked off by Jadson Andre, 6.5.
You know, I love the way Jadson really he hasn't laid down for the world champ. He's really pushing the champ to the, right to the end of this heat, that's for sure. Gabriel Medina, though, too good, and once this kid gets a bit of momentum behind him, he starts finding those good waves, and this is what he's capable of doing. Look at this. How's the balance? How's the core strength that this kid carries? He's a big, strong lad, and he's just getting better and better at his trade. To me, it doesn't look like he's trying too hard at the moment. He's just going to save a bit for later in the day, but Jadson Andre making sure that he is going to push the champ to the bitter end. Jadson Andre, one of his best results so far this year. Loves this place called Chopu, flying through the air, but still in second spot. Why? Because of this kind of surfing from our former champion, Gabriel Medina.
Unbelievable wave. It looked like he got towed in with this amount of speed. The wedge just chipped him into the West Bowl. He had so much speed to burn. Sometimes you're